Coach, obviously not the weekend you were looking for last weekend. What was the message kind of coming out of those games against Rochester and in the preparations through the week this week?
Well, the message was we weren't very good and we weren't good enough, and that we needed some work to do this week to get back to the standard that we need to have to win hockey games in this league. So good work week this week.
And you get back on the road where you've had a pretty good record, to say the least, this season. Do you get some confidence from that, knowing still that it won't be that easy here?
No, this is an extremely hard place to play. Great building, great atmosphere, but it is hard. The fans get going. It influences them. It gives them a boost. It gives the refs a little bit of intimidation factor. So it's hard to play here, but at the same time, it's fun to play here. You want to play in front of a loud, full building. So I think the guys always get up for the games here.
Yeah, are there any keys to dealing with a crowd like that that's kind of unique here? Or is it just, try to block them out, focus on what's happening on the ice?
I don't even think you block them out. I think you embrace it and you use it. I mean, if they're booing you and yelling at you, you're probably doing the right thing in the opposition's building. So I think the guys love it. It's better to play in this instead of a silent building, so we'll take it.
For sure. I want to get a thought on Max Gannett. Played his 200th career AHL game last weekend, and sitting on 99 career points as well. He'd be the first B-Sens defender to hit 100 if he gets a point. Just wanted to get a thought on his development, what you've seen from him over the years, and just what a big piece he's been for this club since he arrived.
Kind of a dubious distinction. I think Max probably doesn't want to get to 200 games. He wants to get to the National Hockey League. But you know what? If you take a look at the big picture, he's a 7th-round pick that probably overachieved in his first year. As a 7th-round pick, you take time, you need to develop, and he is. He's developing, he's coming along, but he's been just a consistent, stable guy back there, whether it's a PK or a power play. He's played in all facets for us over the last 3 years. So, Max wants to take the next step. We want Max to take the next step. So hopefully at some point this season, he gets a shot at going to the next level.
A couple more questions here for head coach Dave Bell. The injuries have been lessening over recent weeks. How are we looking heading into the weekend?
Good. We're finally getting some bodies back. Obviously, Cole Reinhardt went up to the National League, but Jan Yannick's back. Hayden Hodson's back. Both have been out significant time with injuries, but they both come in tonight, so that should be exciting for our group.
Yeah, and given this is a rivalry game, big one in the North with points, how much are those guys going to help things, and what does the game plan look like against a club like the Rocket?
Well, I think it helps with their identity. They're both great big bodies, and you add McEwen in there again, who's getting healthier. He had a big bout of sickness there, so all of a sudden we've got some size up front, and then we can get back to our forechecking heavy game. And we know these guys love to attack off the rush and have 4 and 5 guys in the rush. So if we can put their noses up against the glass on their end, it's hard for them to join the rush. So it's kind of part of the game plan.
Thanks, Coach.